Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Nubia. Now, a little bit of time has passed since I last played, so I kind of forget where we were. I know we were doing a tourism victory. God, this always happens to me when I leave a save file for a bit. It's been about a week, perhaps, since I've played. So let me have a look here. I have a builder sitting in HEH, and probably my best move here is to have a look around. These oranges, if improved, would be a pretty damn good tile. I also think this mine could be worthwhile. I think I'll go for the oranges for the housing. I think I'll throw those down. Let's see here. So which town does this tile belong to? I think I want to rush that zoo actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch that tile over. Then I'm going to do the chop. And I took 5 turns off that, and then I'll give this tile back to whoever had it originally, and I think it was this city. Maybe? We'll leave it in a row for now. Let's see here. Okay, so I have another trader. I think I want to go and check and see who I have trade routes with. I have a trade route with Russia. I don't have one with Gorgo. I have one with China. I don't have one with Gilgamesh. So I don't have one with Gilgamesh or Gorgo. Let me see here. Oh, there's Gorgo. So I'll grab Gorgo for now. And then the next one I'll send to Gilgamesh, because this is going to help me win the game 25% faster. What was my last trade route here? Either way, I'm going to send it to somewhere good. Palenque, maybe. 211 gold could be pretty nice at this point, although wasn't I doing something with my trade routes, like centralizing them somewhere? Was it here? Oh right, it was here, because this is where the Great Zimbabwe is going to go. Well, in that case, I'm going to send this on a little bit of a shorter trade route. I'm just going to say, hey, go to Moreau, get a little bit of culture, or get a little bit of food and production to hopefully speed up the Great Zimbabwe. Let's see here. I could steal... Alright, so I have built up my spy now to the point where I can steal Frankenstein. So let's do it. It's good news, good news. And let's go to the next turn. Oh, I believe I have an archaeologist over here. I will excavate another artifact. My knowledge of combustion has Catherine de' Medici or no one. We'll go for Catherine de' Medici. A few great works. So I have found a mosaic. Awesome. I have another 3 to get. Wait a minute. I thought I'd already dug up some artifacts. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Have I not dug up artifacts? Is this the first artifact? I swear I've done these before. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy. Next turn. Who knows? Man, who knows? Maybe that was last. Was that a different game I played? Oh my god, my memory is just like all over the place here at this point. I'm still making another archaeological museum. I have a great artist over here, right? Yes. And you are going to create great works in Moreau, right? Let me have a look at Moreau. I have room for one more great artist, which I think I should be able to get another great artist before the end of the game. Let me see here. He's creating 5.1. I'm getting 22 point that. So I should potentially get this. Maybe with a culture project or two. I'm going to chop here, because again, I want this to come out as soon as possible. Do you need any more tiles to work? Interestingly, you could use an improved tile over here. I think that would be reasonable. And do I want to put a farm on this hill? Do you have an industrial zone? I don't think you do. You could put one over there. If I were to steal that tile, that could be an incredible industrial zone. Be a +4 bonus. Is that worth it though? Would I rather just another farm? I don't know. I don't know if I would just rather another farm. That's a hard thing to make the decision on. Let's see. I think I'll throw down a mine there. And get them to work it for now, because this city doesn't really have any room to grow, although I can build neighborhoods at this point, so I may want to switch to more growth-focused strategies, but we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I want open borders with you. How do you feel about these? So you would trade it 1 for 1. How about a research agreement? Steam power. Flight. Interesting. Okay. I'm not really sure how... I've never done a research agreement in this game, so I actually don't know how they work. Let me go into here. Jesus. After reaching to declare a research agreement, take this. How many turns it takes? Oh, interesting. So what is it that gives me the boost to flight? Industrial era or later wonder. Oh. I guess that kind of isn't a very good thing that I just did. I'm going to steal this artifact from Russia. We will take a Palenque artifact. We'll go to next turn. We are building an amphitheater over in Narata. I can never pronounce these cities' names. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to put down the plantation because that gives extra housing, which will give this place the ability to grow a little bit more efficiently. I'm going to want a neighborhood in there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Apologies, I will move elsewhere. So I stole one of his artifacts, which will annoy him a little bit, I think, if I go into his relationship. Yeah, so we stole one of their artifacts. Stealing 1 or 2 artifacts should be okay. Then we're going to go... 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot down here. Let me go pick up another one. Tell you, why don't you run over there and see if you can pick that up. Then you'll go there. Choose an artifact. Let's go for Gilgamesh. An Aspis. Ooh, it's a shield. Cool. I like that they added artifacts for every civilization. I think that's pretty neat. Let me have a look here. What does the city need? You have crab. You have... You're actually pretty fine. You don't need anything, really. I could probably just throw down more farms for HEH. 1 here and 1 here. Maybe even farm the hill, perhaps? Perhaps? Throw down farms, help this city grow a little bit, because its growth is really what's going to help it. Is really what's going to help it do anything other than be shit. Okay, I've got another builder over here. Who owns these tiles is the question. Why don't you run over and get that quarry online? It's a good production tile. Production is king, as always. Civilization. I don't feel like production was king in Civilization 4. Based on the little bit of playing that I did, it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it was the be-all, end-all of everything. It felt very much so that you could... Once you had a certain amount of production and food, you could kind of get by and survive. But it wasn't absolutely necessary to go all in on production, like it kind of feels in Civilization 6, and Civilization 5 as well to an extent. Production is king in that game too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move you over to here. Okay, we got the inner workings of Radom, and I'm gonna get to siphon some cash. I have plenty of cash now that I could potentially purchase something with. Okay, so no more traders can be built here. Do I need more builders? I could use a few more builders throughout my empire. Maybe like 2 to 3. Maybe 4. Just to clean up some of these unimproved tiles. I could go for the Hermitage. I don't think that's particularly worth it. I could get more settlers. What policies do I have slotted in here? Do I have seaside resorts already? Did I already unlock that thing? Double check here. I swear I've unlocked that. Let me have a look. I forget when all these things are unlocked sometimes. I have to double check. Radio. Do I have radio? No, but I'm getting there. Right. We're going to get a little bit of tourism out of here. I'm hoping to get as much as I can here. Let me have a look at the old appeal. So this is a high appeal tile. This could probably use a forest on it. So we could get at least 1, 2, 3, maybe this many, maybe 4. And check seaside resort. So, oh, you can build them on desert. Are desert hills allowed though is the question. That makes things a little bit harder. There's not really much land left, although there is some land over here. Do I have a unit nearby? See if I can't find some land for the taking. Doesn't look like there might be any land. I might have to just kind of do it the hard way. I think what I will do here though is I'm going to do another Theatre Square festival to try and get the last great artist that I want in the game, just to secure it. Which might also have the effect of getting me a great musician. But I'm hoping to secure the last great artist, because if you look in here, I have one more art museum. Okay, so you have what? I could probably purchase a builder up there, but I'm not going to do that yet. Now, the shipyard here isn't the worst idea in the universe. If I were to get a shipyard, if I grabbed a neighborhood right here, I could get a lot of bonus. But that's kind of where I want to put my commercial hub. I'm gonna put my neighborhood there. I just want to get this city some population room. Let me see here. Yeah, you're gonna want a granary. We got the Renaissance walls from the builder, and he has 2 more charges. It would be worth it just to throw down the 2 cities for the little bit of extra culture and stuff. Even if I were just to stick a city down here on this island. And you know what? That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade this archer here to a crossy. I'm gonna go get him to occupy that island, and then I'll probably build another settler. But in the meantime, you may as well grab a granary to help you grow a little bit. It might actually be a good idea here to get a builder. No, we'll leave it the way it is for now. All right, so I want to chop again, because again, I just want this Great Zimbabwe to come out as soon as possible, because it means a huge gold swing for me. We'll create another great work. This is the Sangama in Muldo. Holy crap, that's difficult to pronounce. Okay, who owns this tile? I think Paris owns this tile over here. Yeah, I think I might give this to He. I don't even know how to properly say that city's name, but I'm going to give it to He. And that should upgrade the population limit in He. Now, why would you work this tile when you have the potential to grow more? All right, let me lock in the best tiles that I can find. This tile's great, this tile's great, this tile's great. This tile's great. Then I don't know why you would work this over this. This is a really nice tile too, actually. You can stay working that one. Hill farms are really good. Alrighty, so I was hoping to get over there, but I guess this guy got in my way. We are about to finish another amphitheater. Do we have any... Let me have a look. Do we have any culture districts left to build? I think Kazar Imbrim needs to make one. Yeah, Theatre Square. And I think that Paris has one. I think pretty much everywhere else has one. Yeah, I can spot them here. I just find it a little bit easier to spot my commercial, my districts in this strategic map mode. I mean, I guess I could probably turn off yield icons. Oh, do you know what a map option would be really nice? If there was an option to show districts, because then it would make it so much easier to see where districts were, and it just had a little symbol for the district. I'm gonna make that a suggestion on the subreddit, the Civ subreddit. And hopefully, and maybe someone will mod it in. That would be awesome, actually. If the CQI, I don't know, a CQUI modded that in, that would be awesome. just to see where districts were. You could even have maybe a colored mode or something. It would just be really nice to be able to spot things. I think we're going to go for another archaeological museum. In fact, I might even purchase. I don't quite have enough because I spent a bit of money on something else, so I'll just hard build the archaeological museum. This city has pretty good production, so it shouldn't take it too long to do it. It doesn't seem to be showing me where this trade route used to go, but I think this is a new trade route. So I can send it pretty much anywhere I feel like. I think I'll send it over to Russia for the extra gold. An extra little bit of gold could make a difference. Let's see here. I need to get into Seoul's pants. Seoul, where are you? I don't have any envoys. Train a knight? That's never going to happen. I can't get into its territory. There's another one. We can always get another one. We're going to choose our artifacts. I'll grab created by blank. That seems like a weird bug. I'll take a Peter artifact. An artifact of Dear Peter. Dear Peter. Those of you who may not have gotten that reference, good. You don't want to get that reference. Let's see here. We've got a classical artifact. We've got ancient artifact. So do I have another ancient artifact? I don't yet. I have another archaeologist coming out here. So he'll be out in a few turns. Shouldn't be too long, and then we'll be able to grab some more. Let me entertain you with the song of my people by building more farms. Now, I mean, there is an argument to be made for putting forests on these river tiles. I'm just kind of playing around with things. I wanted to just see what it was like to really spam farms this game. I've done it in a couple of games, but I think when you've got a new patch, you really just have to try. Sometimes you have to just try the old stuff that didn't work, because sometimes it works now, and that's just a good thing to do. I don't want to give you fair Goldilocks. Oh, you would take... Wow. Yeah, no thanks. So it shouldn't be too long now before we steal a great work here from Tula. Tulala. Alright, let's see here. We have another archaeologist. Why can't I say that word the first time? Let's see here. So Paris could use... Paris has really good housing, actually. I've locked in all the good tiles, just to make sure the city works the good shit. I could build more farms. Is that a good idea? I don't know. It's certainly not the best idea. It's not the worst idea either, though. So let me see. Are you working any unimproved tiles? No, you're not. No, you don't seem to be. Are you working any unimproved tiles? I think most of the tiles that I want to be working are improved at this point now. So really it's just the kind of luxury thing and my chopping and stuff like that. Tell you what, why don't you run down here and chop that jungle? Shouldn't take you too long. Builder, go chop that forest. Next turn. We're about to unlock shipwrecks as well. That's going to be pretty nice. We have another I still can't say it. Archaeologist. Oh my god. My cousin studied some archaeology, and he actually really enjoyed it. From what I remember, he has some great stories to tell about, trekking around the mountains looking for dinosaur bones. I think I will pick up. Oh, look at this, right? I could build a sewer, right, for six turns of production for +2 housing, or I could just throw down a neighborhood somewhere and get +6 housing in 10 turns. We're already at negative amenities here. Now the question is, are those amenities from war weariness? No, they're not. It's just a lack of amenities. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go have a look through my trading partners. Let me have a look at the old luxury report here. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have wine, jade, elephants, and oranges. So is there anyone who has a luxury incense? What would it take? 20 gold per turn. How about some elephants? 5 gold per turn. How about some oranges? So he would take these two. I don't think that's a good deal. I'll give him this. Just because I need more amenities. So that's Qing Shi Huang. I think that's... I honestly don't know how to... I'm going to establish a resident embassy here in Gilgamesh. And he doesn't have any resources that I need or don't want. I will do open borders with him, though, to get the increased culture tourism against him. I'd like to make a deal with you. You don't have any of the resources available. I will establish a resident embassy with old Teddy, old pal. Then I want to have a look at... Oh, Russia. And okay, so I managed to grab one extra amenity resource, which isn't amazing, but it's not terrible either. Oh my god, Leon, you need housing. How am I gonna get housing here? Look at this the sewer, the neighborhood, and the aqueduct. They're all like relatively similar build times, which is crazy to me. It's crazy talk. I could put one over here. Could I get another adjacency bonus? Probably not. Oh, there's a marsh over here that needs to be turned into a farm. That'll be the God farm. Over here in Paris. Yeah, so the housing. Do I want to build a neighborhood or do I want to build a sewer? I could. Oh, the sewer is actually really cheap to purchase. It'd help the city keep growing. I could purchase a sewer, right, and then that'll solve the problem in the short term. And then I'll build the neighborhood. +5 housing over here, isolated. Let's see, you've got a group. This would increase the adjacency bonus of this harbor. If I built it here. Would kill a kind of nice tile though. 3-1. Especially when I could put the commercial hub there. So I'm going to stick down the neighborhood, although that would make a really good seaside resort. That's the hard thing right now. It's trying to balance, you know, seaside resorts and neighborhoods. Let me have a look at the old appeal mode. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick down a neighborhood on the cows, on the cattle. Yeah, I'm going to stick it on the cattle. I killed a pretty nice tile, but we have a lot of nice tiles in here. Mostly food and production oriented. Choose escape route. Boat. Let's go full risk mode. Alright, we stole Frankenstein. Very nice. And here it is, Frankenstein. So we can move this great work over to the amphitheater. Come on. There we go. We're getting plenty of tourism. We're up to 122. I think we're leader now. Just want to double check that. So let's have a look here. We have 122 122 tourism per turn. Russia has 94. So we are definitely ahead on that front. We're definitely ahead here. We do want to keep an eye on the old science thing, and spies are going to be our main defense against other people getting a scientific victory. Now, Gilgamesh is the guy to watch for this, because he has just built a ridiculous amount of these culture thingies. Sorry, science thingies, not culture. I misspoke. Here, right, so Peter. Different governments, okay. But I think we have... Is that... So we have taken quite a few from Peter. We've taken a few from Gorgo. Jadwiga is our big target. Tourism, 2581 lifetime. Yeah, we have a much bigger push against Russia than Jadwiga, and I wonder why that is. Different governments is harsh. We need open borders with Jadwiga. Jadwiga, how do you feel if I give you a resident embassy? Will that like improve your mood towards us? You're a little bit happier with us. How would you like to do open borders? Okay, open borders is going to increase the pressure we have against Poland. Teddy, how do you feel yourself, my dude, about open borders? I keep almost clicking the denounce button. So open borders, this is going to speed up the rate at which we gain tourism pressure against our enemies. Alright, so Teddy, now we're up to 170. Now Gilgamesh, we already have open borders with you. We're not trading with you, that's an issue. Need to keep an eye on my traders. I need to get my traders to be constantly trading with my neighbors. A Peter artifact, an ancient artifact. So I should be able to move. So what is the theming bonus, right? The same era from different civilizations. Catherine, Palenque. So if I moved the medieval, ancient, classical. If I move the javelin down here, Wait. Oh, they were classicals. Do I have another classical? I do. Ah, I keep moving the wrong thing. I want to move the scroll. There we go. I themed a museum here. Now I'm getting the double bonus, which is really nice. Let's see here. Same type from different artists. So I have some landscapes here. I'm getting 5/4, so what I'm going to do here is, let's see, rooster. So these are all the same. What if I were to... Oh, it won't let me move them. Because they're fresh. I have to wait a few turns, right. Let's see here. Alright, so we just picked up cultural heritage, which actually triggers a change in our policies. The big one is going to be, we're going to be dropping off this builder thing. So any builders we build from now, oh, well, actually, let's drop off great artist points. I think we can live without those. I think we could actually live out without both of these. And instead, what I want to slot in is the plus 100% tourism from great works of art and artifacts. And then, I don't want to use Medina Quarter. I'm thinking, how do I get more of something? I have cities with amenities with garrisons. I'll probably build more of those, but gold from my envoys, that could be useful. Receive 50 gold per appeal, production, science, industrial zone adjacency. Oh, this could be nice. A little bit of extra gold and faith from my trade routes, especially because I am going to want to be able to build naturalists eventually. If I go here into the civic tree. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, Teddy. I'm sorry. If I go into the civic tree. Yeah, I can build naturalists. How much do they cost is the question. They're quite expensive. Maybe we won't be doing that. But the extra little bit of faith, you know, maybe I'll find a use for it at one point or another. Opera and ballet. The extra 2 envoys would be pretty good to pick up there. Did I miss any envoys in my tree? Oh, I'll pick up naval tradition. And then I'll pick up this, that 3 envoys in 3 turns. Mass media. Broadway. 1 free civic. I'm going to want capitalism. So we'll go for capitalism into ideology. At which point we will probably go for democracy, because that's the one that allows you to patronize great people. Bonus yields from district projects. Can gain 7. And it mainly because it has the most economic policies and wildcard policies combined. So we have a couple of envoys here. I wanted to do Geneva, but I wanted to do Seoul, but I'm going to hold off until I have an archaeologist in position to grab that. So let's see. I thought I just finished an archaeologist over here. Right, he's going up to the top. Okay. So we spent a bit of time fiddling with our menus here at the end of this episode, which was useful though, and we can see here we're getting close towards where we're starting to inch our way into breaking open these guys and getting culturally dominant over them. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. Remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.